This is something the public really doesn't deserve to see. So hopefully it's just blowing some wind and not the mines. Yup, nobody knows me there. Why isn't Jessa trying to fly? She just stands there and blows the edges of the wind. And that's the stairway to heaven, Davao People's Park. At least it was until I ruined the picture. But yeah, now you can see again the whole signs. By the way, I mentioned the Olympic colors. It's the same. Oh, Jessa loves my eyes. Or just the mouth. I don't know. Or her eyes. But I think her hands are also moving now. The comment was just that my hands were yesterday. Yeah, guys, we don't show that. It's just the faces. Also, I really wanted to stay all the time at the tents. And there you just saw the fishermen like it was tribes. I think they still live in the city, but it's like a bit of the shore areas. There, for example, you see the games. A lot of the tribes are specialized to fishing or hunting. And at the middle, I don't know if this is like a game or food. But later we also see shows. And like they are playing music a lot of the time, even like the modern inhabitants. But yeah, they don't use like the instruments we are used to. But it's like funny how similar the concepts are. Like maybe there's an objective logic in making instruments. And here we go again in the tents, and we are smiling. I don't know who's telling the joke first, because it's like similar smiling, and then it's always like someone is funny and the other is not, or they are embarrassed and just pretend to laugh about the jokes. But now here we are pointing to some pavilions and like a playground for the kids. It's like really huge and has a lot of open unused space. I'm not sure. The Nabubu lock, what a tongue twister, is like a separation system for rubbish, like natural and plastic and stuff. In Germany, by the way, we use three, like paper, plastic, and non-rottables. And this is like a circle way. It's a bit built like for old people with dementia. But no, but yeah, actually the other park we visited was also kind of similar. So if there's enough space, I think we all like circles the most. Ah, Jessa, your hand is shaky. Also, those trees, I don't know if they look like banana leaves, but like all the leaves are so big there. Probably if it's like really hot and tropical weather, there's like more of a competition and they will just outshadow like the other leaves, so they will get so big. Those leaves especially look like umbrellas. They had also a lot of those nice kind of rocky spaces. Not just a space for a girlfriend for everyone. Also, we were like wearing masks all the time. I don't know why, but some people said while there was COVID, they were like, oh, the other people are way more pretty. Probably because people like the eyes, but not the mouth. Like, it's like you like people unless they talk or unless they do this weird zoom ups. But here we go back again in normal speed. And we've seen enough of us, so we go back to the road. Here you see kittens, and it's completely normal that there's straying animals everywhere. Like even in the hotel I was in Manila, there was a dog in the stairs. And for whatever reason, I'm looking at those palms and just laughing, maybe because it looks like less messy than my hair. Or because the view there offers like the whole forest and the bridge. So maybe it shows like the most open space in the whole park. So yeah, Jessa just made a very long video here. And even it's sped up, it doesn't really look like it. Yeah, especially this seems also like a place to hang out for people. Though they are not playing ball or something, maybe it's considered like respectless. Oh, there was by the way a stone that looks like the crucify. I think now we are just making the camera to the inside, but it's still something is visible, like this old bike there. For some reason, people seem to enjoy bikes a lot. Like they like the aesthetic of an old bike. That's why they maybe always make it. I really wish I was some of those kids. Like growing up in those tribes seems like so much fun. You had so much activities. You were like really inbound to nature and had to do something. Were always with your family. And in today's family, everybody is in their own world, or at least in their own smartphone. This is, by the way, mini Davao. It seems a bit chaotic unless you see it in the coast. There's the coastal road, and here we see the other side. Also, don't see any big towers like the Ion Tower or the Verdant Park, but it still showed the basic structure, especially like traces and stuff. Oh, and this is also durian formed. I don't know what they have with their stitches. Now without your kisses, it feels like thousand stitches. But yeah, we like this infrastructure way too much. Especially, I think every modern office job deserves some stitches. It should not be that glassy and good looking. You should invest in your own house, not in a fancy office. I love her, I don't love her. Unfortunately, I was not allowed to pick them off. I can just stick my face in through. And for her, it's the same. Yep, now it's the face. Hello. Oh, yeah, now you can zoom out. Side eyes. Maybe I should cut out a little bit of our faces, but you can also see some strangers there. Like, this is the main path near to the entrance. Also, for some reason, you can see the bridge from nearly every spot because it's right in the center. So, building bridges is even good without water. Oh, yep. I don't know how this is called, but it's so thin. I don't know why the evolution does that. Probably they don't need to be so compressed because even the leaves is so long and wide, it's not so big as in Germany. Take a look at the floor here, like it's full of colors. It looks like a kid painted it. And wow, this is 4 times speed. Oh yeah, now you see it. But yeah, the architecture is like so simple and so spacey. And even it's not very common, I kinda like this design. And even the wound rail, it seems kinda big, but now when we zoom it, we see again like the kid's place. Oh, that was not the best zoom. Oh, but I think I have your nose. And right under the bridge, you see the people. I hope they don't have to live under the bridge. But it's mostly fine because the tribes have like support from the government. I think they get like privatized land where they don't have to pay taxes. They get help in food. They were mostly hunters, but in like bigger societies, they also had to be farmers. And now she's pointing. Like pointing at people, especially, is considered very rude there. But like little children do it all the time. And in this culture, it's so important to save the face, so it's better to not point at them, they might assume. I think when she holds the camera, she's trying to make it right in the middle of her face, so I look so ugly. Why do you show my pimples, huh? And now the doves are playing Trista. They are kinda cheating because they always save on one color. And now they are cheating for real, even beside the colors. Now finally I can take a lead. So it feels so good to take a lead, especially if you don't know where you're going. But if it's like just built like a circle with a bridge, it seems like you can always climb up the highest mountain and not lose the way. Oh, I wish the wind was there a little bit more with my back hair there. So I wonder what those stones mean, like right besides at the bridge. Now this is the overview and now you exactly see like the structure of it. I think from above you even see better how they play and how it's like supposed to move in the wind like those curly bands. Also, there were like so many plants in cemetery. I should maybe write all their names if I find the next time. Also, you see how clear the park was? Like there was not so many people. This is also the last and the best view of the People's Park. Even turning around fast make it look so unfluent in 4 times speed, 120 FPS. So yes, let's take a last look and say goodbye. Maybe it's only worth to record her and the trees. Like this tree, I don't know how it can still stand. Like, but it really looks like a half view. So maybe the roots are carrying another ghost tree on the other side. But yeah, like from the skills there, even I could climb the trees until the view starts. Oh, but I'm just sitting there, I'm not showing off. So look at the leaves, like the sun makes it look like green yellowish. There's a little shadow. So even there's just one color, it looks like so rich in the colors. Thank you for your support, by the way.